Religious leaders to be at the forefront in the fight against insecurity in the county. Mandago stated that the leaders have a critical role in preaching peace and unity among residents in the insecurity-prone region. This and more in the County News Roundup. Speaking during the launch of the Reformed Church of East Africa in Kabarnet, Baringo County, Uasin Gishu Governor Jackson Mandago called for an all-inclusive approach to the fight against insecurity, starting with the places of worship.
Tumekuja tu kuweka stop reorganize. Na mimi nakubaliana na kila Gishu. Tutaenda Marigas. Ndio tukienda diani tunafika kama flats.
Meanwhile, Kilifi County government say it will relocate one of its main fire stations to Kilifi town to enhance the county's disaster management capabilities. The fire station, which is currently in Gala Estate, is in a poor state with limited capacity to effectively handle emergencies.
What we have in the housing estate is not a fire station. It's a parking area for a fire engine. So the operations and functions of a fire station cannot come into play because you need dormitories for the guys who work at the fire station and handle the fire engines. You need a service base for those fire engines.
In KBC County, members of the public have been cautioned against illegal electricity connections that have contributed to increased cases of electrocution. Kenya Power Safety and Health Management Team says 93 people died as a result of electrocution between January and March this year. 74% of death is said to have been as a result of unsafe practices from unqualified electricians.
The leading cause of public accidents is poor wiring in people's premises. People use juakali electricians. These illegal connections are done by quacks. Where do they get materials? They steal materials from our existing lines to go and build those lines.
Elsewhere, Narrow County Chamber of Commerce Chairman David Mpatian has urged the government to respect its commitment to press freedom as well as offer protection to members of the fourth estate while executing their mandate.
Na lazima waangaliwe kama waangaliwe vile wanaishi ni watu pia wanadamu ambao lazima waangaliwe. Na security pia wapewe kulingana na vile kuna mambo mengine ambayo wanachukua alafu inakuwa threat to them.
And county governments and police officers have been urged to collaborate with the media as sources of news stories.
Speak each and every day because the voice that comes out every day is heard. Lakini mkinyamaza, mungoje wakati kuna shida. Ndio mnazungumza, mnapeana a press statement on social media. Haisaidii. No, it doesn't. What we need is action every day. Why can't we have, because we know we have the laws. We know all these institutions are guided by the Constitution.
In Makueni County, following a continued destruction of forest and conservation areas, environment stakeholders have called for an all-inclusive approach, saying that communities around forest have a critical role to play in environmental conservation.
Our interactions with the communities have shown that the landscape was well conserved in the 80s, but due to human activities, a lot of degradation happened. So it is through this initiative that we want to restore whatever was lost. And
finally, in Lodwar, Turkana County, members of the fourth estate have called on the government to provide support by offering security to the press.
Sisi waandishi wa habari hatuna faili, hatuna hiyo process, sijui tutaandika hii, sijui iende kotini. Hiyo ni sisi hatuna hiyo. Leta taarifa hapa kwetu sisi na mambo yetu ni moja kwa moja, wazi na utapata msaada.
We want to call upon all the necessary authorities, especially the government, to give protection to journalists, to respect the rights of journalists, to always provide security whenever they are collecting information.